Now I know that the color issue always comes up. If you could explain to us how that works, how do you arrive at a red or an amber or a blue LED? How does that tweaking process work?
Okay. LEDs are called a monochromatic light source. If you compare that to a halogen light is comprised of a variety of colors. And you'll learn in third grade science class the phrase Roy G. Biv, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. That is not the way an LED is actually built. It is built as a monochromatic. So a blue LED has more blue than it does anything. A red LED has more red. If you took a red LED and you put it behind a blue lens, you would think that the LED was turned off. It demonstrates how
you wouldn't get purple.
You would not get purple, and you would not see something through there. You'd be very close to it and say, they're on, but I can't see the light. I can't see the color. So they are monochromatic. The question comes up many times, can I use a colored lens behind it? Is it better with a clear lens or a colored lens? And from what we have discovered, I think it's a matter of perception. The red lens, you always see the red lens. The red LED behind it, it brightens it up and you see that energy that's coming from the red LED. With a white lens, it still has the nice red intensity, but when it's off, it might give you the illusion of not being as bright because it's off as much as it is on. So sometimes it's an illusion and a perception, and it's also a customer preference, but we can do both.
Right. Now, as far as what Federal Signal is doing for our customers out there, why should they be using your product specifically, and what are you doing over and above for them?
Well, we've coined the phrase experience our innovation, and we're excited about that. We want to be on the cutting edge of technology. We want to be a leader in the development of LED technology. And that's what we want our customers to do, is experience that innovation, add some excitement there. So they're proud of their equipment. They're proud of the product that we offer. And we, with our 105-year tradition, we're not going away. We're going to be here. We're going to continue development to offer the best product that we can on the market.
Sure. Now, what about problems? When you're designing new products for this industry, what sort of issues do you run up against?
Well, the ambulance issue, or market in particular, a lot of the specifications were written based upon halogen lights.
Old technology.
Old technology, still effective technology. However, it was based upon that type of technology. A lot of the specifications, SAE, Triple K has not been affected, NFPA still has not been affected, but those readings and specifications we have that we're trying to meet are based upon halogen, as I said. The LED technology isn't always an apple-for-apple comparison. So we have to be more creative with optical designs and to hit those data points in that whole scheme of an ambulance or a fire truck or however it may be that meets those specifications.
Now, you touched on that a little bit. We hear all this different jargon. We hear candle power, we hear lumens, and for the layperson out in the field, what does all that mean? And is one better than the other? What is this in a real world sense?
Be honest with you, even with an engineering background, I have a hard time sometimes understanding it. There is some misconception as far as with strobes in particular. Sometimes you'll hear the phrases, what is the wattage rating? You'll hear what is the joule rating. The actual flash energy you would see, as I would say, in a strobe system is a joule flash energy. Okay. LEDs mostly are based upon a lumen rating. It's a scientific term, but actually the luminous flux is the light that you see. Okay. The higher the luminous flux, of course, the brighter the light would be. Many times the LEDs have been based upon generational development, a Gen 1, a Gen 2, a Gen 3. I think we all agree at this point it is so bright that it's hard to tell, is that Gen 3 or is that Gen 4?
So there is a Gen 4 already,
I'm sure there probably is. But with Federal Signal, we take those LEDs and we package it with Solaris technology, where maybe it is not a Generation 3. It might be a Generation 2, but to you, it's just as bright as a Generation 3 would be.